Hello Pisces, welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be your reading for January. Keep in mind, timing and energy is fluid. This could have already happened, is happening right now, or is about to happen. So I do ask that you only take the messages that resonate and leave behind the rest. Also keep in mind, Pisces, this is for any major Pisces placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. So let's get right into it, Pisces, and let's talk about the energies that came through in meditation. What I heard was free reign. So I don't know what that means. Are you like stepping into freedom? It just felt like your imagination is running wild. I was shown like somebody riding, free reigning in a chariot. And so I just feel like this incredible energy. Like maybe you've recently gone through an incredible energy of your Kundalini rising. It just felt like this overwhelming, free reigning spiritual experience taking place with my Pisces. And so I just feel like emerging with two souls as well taking place, and shutting the door on a past situation. I do feel you're going to have to be face to face, though, with some type of tempting seduction of some sort. And I also felt like this energy of somebody really covets you, really, really covets you, and is looking at you as like this saving grace. I also feel there's like something to clean up when it comes to some baggage or some past mistakes when it comes to course correcting. But I was shown kind of like a pile of flies and sorting through a pile of flies. So I felt like this death energy. So you could be going through some type of profound transformation. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. But it was this overwhelming energy of rest, recuperation, and going within to receive some inner guidance. But free reign, Pisces. Let's jump in with some cards. And so this round, we're going to dig into the dark mirror, Pisces. And so there's two sides to Pisces, right? It's the fish swimming in opposite directions. And so there is always two sides to the Pisces energy, your mutable water, right? So let's see what dark mirror energies need to come through for you, Pisces. We get the child I was meant to be, which is an 8 card, and we get envious gluttony, which is a 9 card. So hermit energy, which would be your opposite sign. I do feel maybe you've been hiding who you're truly meant to be through some addiction. So there's some inner child healing going on here. I feel you've planted some type of seed and something is about to grow exponentially in the month of January. So I think you're going to be face to face with needing to address maybe some addictions. I do feel somebody really covets you. So somebody might be a glutton for you. But let's see what dark mirror energies need to come through for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. What do we got for Pisces? We get the Masquerade with the Sacrifice card. So 15 and a 7. Chariot energy. There's that free reign. Chariot energy. I do feel maybe you've sacrificed yourself for a long time in a false foundation. I feel the masks are off. You're all done with some type of masquerade. And I do feel breaking some chains with something toxic, right? So the devil energy, there could be some seduction coming up to be addressed. But I do feel a Pisces here who is kind of like wide open. I feel a massive heart chakra expansion and the black flower fragrance. Have you called something in here, Pisces? I feel you might have manifested something. And I do feel truth. I do feel you're ready to cut through any lies and any illusions. And I feel this energy of you're all done self-sacrificing. You're all done being the martyr, playing the victim. And you're all done with a masquerade, with a pile of shit is what I want to say. Maybe you've been dealing with a pile of shit when it comes to this pile of flies. But let's dig a little bit deeper into this dark mirror with the archetype energies. Wow, monk, nun, damsel in distress. I do feel, yeah, you're breaking free from some type of romantic illusion, seductress. You could be dealing with a seductress I feel there's somebody here that is just playing this damsel in distress, wants somebody to rescue them. Maybe you've been waiting for a hero. But I do feel this free reign is a lesson in healthy reciprocity within relationships. I feel a breakthrough. I do feel, look at, you're kind of like mirror reflecting something. And so the opposite of being a damsel in distress would be somebody that has the ability to rely on themselves. And so whatever dark mirror is being reflected, I do feel it's inspiring you to find your strength to cut through any illusions to become independent. And I do feel, I feel like a negative judgment. So there could be some negative karma playing out here in your physical reality. But I feel a Pisces here that is selflessly devoting themselves to a higher mission, sacrificing the lower ego for a higher mission. So there could be some type of tower here coming through for you, Pisces, in January. There's that hermit energy. And then below that, we get a father wound, the fathering energy. So there we got some gossip, and we get the athlete archetype. And so there's transcending limitations. You are transcending the physical world. I could be talking to a Pisces that maybe has some disabilities or some handicaps when it comes to their physical reality too. But I feel finding your personal willpower and your strength to overcome any challenges. I just feel somebody here has been very selfish. Maybe somebody has misused their power and they've been selfish. When it comes to taking your time and your energy and your resources, I feel somebody here has a false sense of entitlement being shown in the dark mirror, and I feel throat chakra energy, and I feel there's a lot of people talking. You could be going through an awakening of all of these underlying feelings, and you're needing to honor these feelings and trust in these feelings. And I do feel somebody here just thrives on slander and gossip and misuse of information and betraying people's confidences, right? And so I do feel somebody here really likes to gossip and talk smack. And I feel this is creating a withdrawal, right? So maybe there's a lot of negative judgments from a social group going on here. But I feel like maybe you've refused to see this. And now it's time to honor the opposite polarity of Pisces and to go into a period of solitude, and to really focus intently on your inner life right now to serve some type of profound, creative Kundalini energy that is kind of rising. I also feel you're healing from abusive masculine energy. So I do feel maybe healing from dealing with the wounded masculine collective. And maybe this is creating a newfound talent for you to build and support new life forms, new foundations. Because I do feel you're tapped into a lot of, excuse me, inner child healing. So you could be going through a throat chakra activation. But I feel like it's this energy of needing to grow up, needing to be responsible, and to release any extreme codependencies on others, maybe surrounding financial security. But I feel you're finding your determination to see things in like a fresh new light with fresh new eyes. And there's that Libra energy. It's like you are, you know, like a spiritual avenger, right? And so you stand up for what is right. I do feel a rebalancing here when it comes to the scales of justice and some inner child healing. So you might have to abandon somebody. You might have to leave a damsel in distress behind, or maybe that's the old you that you're leaving behind, and you don't need anybody to rescue you, Pisces. So I feel independence. Free reign would be independently owned and operated, and learning to maybe go it alone. But I feel conquering survival fears is what's happening here. Conquering an abandonment fear, or working through overcoming the dark mirror when it comes to feelings of abandonment that maybe have held you back from spiritual maturation. But I feel, you know, a release of seeking inappropriate connections to serve as filling a void, right? To overcome that fear. Because I feel you're a mystic healer. And so you could be going through disillusionment. And this is like delusional rapport brought on from the divine in order for you to revel in this Kundalini union energy between you and this union with a higher power and the divine. So let's jump in with the tarot, Pisces, and see what other messages need to come through. Wow. Is it love or is it an illusion? I do feel love. I feel a love offer coming in, Pisces. I feel a flood of emotions are going to be coming rushing in when it comes to a new romantic offer. And so you might have to leave a false foundation behind. This is going to be the real deal, I feel. There's no more hiding behind a mask. This is going to be the real deal. So I think you better get ready to fall in love, Pisces, because somebody's coming in. They want to sweep you off your feet. I feel a past life connection. Maybe this will come full circle around Valentine's Day. So if you're single, Pisces, and you're leaving an old cycle behind, I think get ready to be stricken with the rods of love coming up here. There's going to be a sudden, unexpected love offer on the table, and you're going to need to find your balance, right? You don't want to get knocked off course, knocked off balance here. Because I do feel this person is really going to make your heart flutter. But I think there's going to be fear, maybe because you've been going through challenges. Maybe you still need to forgive the past before this surging energy can come forward. But I do feel you're exchanging an old toxic cycle for a healthy reciprocal love. So this could be a past life connection that you've not met before this life. But this is going to be a connection filled with a lot of love, a lot of romance. So let's see what else needs to come through for you, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. Balance. Sagittarius energy, harmony. And so this is the blending of two people, two ideas, two different lives blending together to create something extraordinary. And so this is a connection where you'll be able to reach compromise. You'll have a certain amount of diversity between the two of you, blended with the perfect balance of self-control. So I think you've waited a long time for this healing connection. This is a connection that is going to bring in blessings. It's the energy of like, I pour into you, you pour into me. Something here has been alchemized, right? And so, wow, completion of a cycle. Bottom of the deck, we get the Nine of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles. So you have done some deep healing when it comes to codependencies, right? There's that independently owned and operated energy. And so it is about enjoying your solitude, right? When we can enjoy our solitude and being alone, and then we can protect what it is we've created in our own energy. This is mine. This is all mine. I've created it. Be prepared, right? Because we can't give up. We're not here to give up. We are warriors. And so somebody here is finding their strength to go towards maybe self-employment as well. But I feel this is about getting grounded in your most authentic truth and not swaying from this, right? And knowing that you are willing to do the work and protect what it is that you've built. Because I do feel you've had to heal from a broken heart. You've likely had to heal from an ending or a divorce or a commitment with somebody that maybe was a tyrant, that, you know, all they cared about was the status quo and the money and didn't really give back to you. And so I do feel like a wake-up call, right? What I feel here is you're healing from toxic, codependent, trauma-bonded cycles. You're breaking the chains from illusions. You're seeing the truth. You're accepting responsibility for your part that you played within that connection. And so you're releasing addictions, unhealthy habits. You're receiving insights. You're going within. You're finding your center again, finding your balance. Because you know there's a big decision coming up here is what I feel. And so meditation, allow yourself to go within and meditate. I do feel things have been feeling blocked and stuck, but you have been going through a period of healing. And so you're reaching a period of spiritual enlightenment and accomplishment. You're closing out a major cycle. And when we close out a cycle, we have free reign and we have freedom to do whatever it is we want to do, to be ourselves, to be free. So I just feel something is reaching completion. And joy is around the corner. So what is this blending all about? What is this blending of energies all about. And so, yeah, it's like, I do feel like you no longer have to have your walls up. You're ready to make a choice. You're learning to trust in your intuition and make a choice, right? I think after a series of challenges and disappointment and fear and feeling like life is a losing battle, going through disillusionment, you're ready to plant a seed in a new direction. You're ready to put in the effort to grow something solid and stable that you know will be rewarded in the future. And so what I feel is a time of rest, planning for the future, releasing worry about a new connection here. And so I feel there's going to be an opportunity to plant a seed in a new direction. There's going to be an opportunity to build something solid with dedicated effort. I do feel somebody is coming in loyal, protective, and you're going to be apprehensive because of some past hurts and some past pains, some past heartbreaks. But I feel you're being asked to give this a chance. I think you're being asked to give this a chance from an open heart and an open mind, and to, maybe, give this person a chance is what I want to say. I feel, this is going to be like an all cards on the table type of connection, but it might start small. And I think there's fear because in the past, what you put in, you never got back. But it's like the rose-colored glasses are off. You're not going to get swindled or manipulated again. You are ready for this amazing new opportunity. So now is the time to say yes. And I do feel this is going to create a newfound passion. And maybe the two of you will work together for a specific cause. But I do feel like somebody here wants to be your protector. They've waited for the perfect time to bring in an offer. And I just feel like a guardian angel is saying it's time to get things going here, Pisces. So let's close this off with a little love note from the universe, with a message from the universe. Time for a love fest. Time for a love fest. I think you got love coming in here, and I think you got it coming in fast. And I do think it's worth giving this person a try, like a psychedelic, full-blown Kundalini love fest going on here. So what else does Pisces need to know? I think you're going to be looking for every excuse in the book to say no, but it's like you want this person. You know you heart them. I heart you. There's deep, undeniable love here, and maybe even inexplicable feelings for somebody. But it's time to look forward. They got a lot of love for you, and this is a connection sent from above. So I think get ready to find the good in everything, right? Sometimes the good is hidden, and I think sometimes we got to wait for the best, right? And sometimes the best is yet to come. And I do feel somebody here is going to be in it for the long haul, so follow the clues because something's been hidden for a long time. But this was a lesson in being true to yourself, and as you become true to yourself, somebody has got their eye on you and they want you in their life. And that's kind of what I got for you, Pisces. So I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, Pisces, check out that description box below. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.